Working in the Mythic Realm. Here in the heart of mythic Britain, set in the grounds of the ancient Glastonbury Abbey, we'll explore the mythic stories that are held deep within our DNA, in our cells and our tissues. These stories continue to inform and create our world. We'll explore how those myths weave themselves through our lives, the places we know to be vulnerable, the shadow places, the dark and the light, the search for the grail, the chalice and the sword. All of these live here in this place of myth and magic. The stories of King Arthur, Merlin, Morgan Le Fay, the realm of the fairy, the landscape of the goddess, the place of myth, magic and the Holy Grail. We'll spend time stepping into these myths that live here in this landscape, exploring the new stories that are beginning to emerge. And all this will be woven into our work together like a tapestry, creating a new story, a new myth for our time. If dreams are our personal unconscious speaking to us, then fairy tales and myths speak of and speak to the collective unconscious. All peoples have myths that they live by. Old stories that are handed down from generation to generation. Stories that help us to understand as people who we are and to feel our place in the world. They offer us a sense of belonging, a kind of roadmap, so that we understand where we are within our personal story and within the story of mankind. This is the way that we get to understand our humanness and to see that there are paths that we might take along our life's journey. Then our lives become a sacred journey. They have meaning and purpose and a destiny that we can step into. When we lose our cultural myths, we lose our culture, and our souls begin to mourn that loss. It suggests to me that we need to have a story to live by. And yet the old stories speak of the old paradigm, the old way of being. And within those stories are captured a whole system of beliefs about the world. Our task during this week is to unravel those myths, to dispel the myth that we've been entranced by and entrenched in. And once we've been able to unravel those myths and stories and the beliefs that are held there, then that gives us choice. Whether we know it or not, we are creating all the time. In fact, we're more powerful creators than most of us even dare to dream. And most of us have been unconsciously creating a world that we may not be enjoying and we don't know how to stop. If you are training to be a shaman, or if you work with people, or even if you came to make a difference in the world and your life touches others, then this work in the mythic realm will help you to deepen your understanding so that you will be able to see where people are caught. Which story are they caught in? What are the beliefs that are held there? And how they can shift from being entrenched in a story to being entranced in a new myth for themselves. This is really the true gift of the shaman of the 21st century. It's the art and the craft of the shaman. Come prepared to have fun, to immerse yourself in the world of the invisible, to step into the landscape that is full of archetypical energies that we can work with. Come prepared to learn a new language. Please join us. I do this course once a year.